Hello, this is Catherine of Pure-Wholeness. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be discussing with you the immune boosting properties of the elderberry tree. The tiny little berries are fantastic, and I tried this for the first time last autumn and I found it to be great for my health. So I'm going to share with you my recipe. But first off, the elderberry tree has got great little berries on it and flowers. The flowers are also beneficial for your health. So both of them can be eaten. Elderberries are better, once you've harvested the little berries, they are better eaten cooked. So this is what they look like. I went to find some for you today, and these are what elderberries look like. And this is the leaf and the elderberries on their stalk. So there you go, there's a closer look for you. As I say, when you harvest them fresh, it's quite a long process. You can pick lots of them, but you've got to take each little berry off individually, and took me quite a while. I then washed them well and I froze them until I was ready to cook them. Boost immunity, great to relieve stress, boosting heart health and reduce inflammation. So how do we make this? I'm going to share with you my recipe, and I call it elderberry tonic as opposed to elderberry syrup, because I really find it is a tonic for me personally. You need, your ingredients are 3.5 cups of water, 2/3 of dried elderberries. You can buy them dehydrated, or if you've harvested them fresh, 1 to 1 1/3 cup of fresh or frozen berries, 2 tablespoons of ginger, and I use freshly grated ginger. I find it far more beneficial than the dried powder, but if dry is all you have, then certainly use that. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon ground cloves, and 1 cup of raw honey. Now use organic local honey, certainly far better. If you're going to all this trouble to make this, use best quality honey. For those of you who don't eat sugar at all, you can alternate with whatever you would use to make a syrup. I find that you can even have it without the honey in it at all, so you can drink it as a drink, so it's not so syrupy. So I did taste it without the honey, or certainly before I'd added it. Right, let's get to making it. Pour the water into a medium saucepan, so a pot, and add the elderberries, ginger, cinnamon and cloves. Bring it to the boil. Once it's started boiling, then turn the heat right down so that it will simmer for 45 minutes to an hour. Once the liquid has reduced in the pot to almost half, you can then turn it off and allow it to cool a little bit, and then mash the berries in the liquid very, very well. Be careful you don't burn yourself, so allow it to cool a little bit so it's okay to handle. Please don't get a steam burn. Take a strainer and you will pour the liquid into another pot or a jar and strain off the berries. Some people advise that you throw away these berries, but I think they're so full of great nutrients. You've now mixed them in with wonderful ingredients, so keep them and chew on them and swallow them. They're great. I certainly did that last night and I found them very crunchy and quite tasty. Once the liquid is no longer hot, or it is still warm, that's fine. You can then stir in the honey. Certainly don't boil the honey or cook the honey in the mixture. You just stir it in, so this then makes it syrupy and thick. Obviously it's to your taste, so either it can be very liquid because you haven't got the honey in it, or it could be very thick and syrupy. depending on the amount of honey that you use. Then you can pour it into a mason jar or something to keep it in the fridge, and you would take 1/2 to 1 teaspoon for children and 1 tablespoon for adults for 5 days. This will then boost your immunity. Stop it for a while and then start again. I prefer to freeze mine in cubes, and I'll show you what mine look. There are my frozen elderberries. I feel a cold or flu coming on. I would take 2 of these cubes, put them in a little bit of boiling water, and drink it as soon as it's cool enough to drink. Don't drink it when it's cold. I like to drink it when it's warm. If you're having it straight out of the fridge and you're feeding it to your family, I would recommend having this instead of dessert after your dinner every evening. So feed your family either a teaspoon for children or a tablespoon for adults, and there's your dessert. It's nice and sweet and it's good for you. If you feel cold and flu symptoms come on, take a tablespoon of this mixture every 2 to 3 hours for as long as that cold remains. And once the cold has vanished, then you can stop again. So if you've certainly got a supply in the freezer, this is very beneficial throughout winter. Inflammation booster. They are great for heart health, and just a powerful tiny little berry, but it's just so full of great antioxidants and vitamins. If there was anything that you felt was unclear in this video, please do get in touch with me and I'm happy to advise you further. I am a holistic therapist and I look forward to working with you to boost your immunity and keep you healthy this winter. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.